Let me ask you this question here. Let's put it over here. Here's my question. Anybody here bowl? Where are the bowlers at? Nobody bowls? Okay, you bowl? Good. Who is the better bowler? How do you spell your name again? Y-O-U. S? Who else bowls? What's your name? Name? Fashionette? How do you spell that? Fashion? Fashion? E-T-T? E-T-T-E? You guys know something? Some people believe, tell me if you think this is true. Some people believe that we all live up to our name. Did you guys know that? You ever hear that before? Some people name their children, they come in with the idea that, you know what? People live up to their name. Whatever that means. So they'll pick a name for like a son or whatever, a really strong name because they want it to live up to being strong. Or really, you know what, a patient name, whatever you want to call it. People live up to their name. So when I see fashionette, what comes to my mind is this. If it's true that people live up to their names, this is pretty clear. What does that mean? Are you into fashion? Huh? Then those people are what? Wrong. That's a counterexample to that claim. Fashionette. You guys know that? Take a look at that. Are we ever going to have a president by the name of Hillary? Maybe. We'll see. What's a strong presidential female name? Elizabeth? Yeah, you know, the people pick these classical names. Elizabeth, what else? Maybe what? Victoria? Yeah, exactly. Victoria, Elizabeth. But now we're going to have it. My daughter's name's Ashley. I don't think we're going to have a President Ashley. Maybe. Maybe she'll be the third one or something. Right? Ashley. Is it a powerful name? Ashley Judge? That's, oh, the last name? Is that I won't tell you this. You see a lot of what?
That last name is in books of psychology.
The book of Judge?
The last name Judge.
Oh, the last name Judge is in psychology?
It's in psychology books and,
really?
and other sociology books. Yeah.
Well, I know the irony is Daniel. The name Daniel. Anybody know anything about this? It's my first name, but you guys know it's in the Bible, the book of Daniel. Right, Eddie? What's significant about the book of Daniel? Or who was Daniel? Wasn't Daniel a judge? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I heard about this somewhere. I kind of have to pay attention to some things sometimes. Isn't Daniel a judge? Isn't that weird?
Sure.
It's weird. Don't I do a lot of judging, Ed? Too much. Too much. So I guess sometimes you can live up to the name, but not always. So when you name your kids, think about it. Name them Victoria or something. I don't know. All right, bowling scores. Here we go. say it's a 185. Yowzi has a 185 score. I don't know if that's good. Is that good? 185? I only play Wii bowling, so. 170, is that good? Maybe. How about this? A 200, is that good? Okay. And then how about this? Yowzi got another 185. And then she scored what? $225 and 145. Okay. 185 for Fashionette. Then she got a 150. And then maybe a what? 220. She got a 185 again. And she got a 135. And then she got a 225. No, 235, sorry. The question's going to be, for you, who is the better bowler? Meaning, for Yowzi and for Fashionette. I want you to take a few minutes to compute for each one the mean, the median, and the mode, okay, for each one. You're going to compute the center of their data to see if there's any information you can use to describe which is the better bowler, okay? Now, before I release you to do that, we have an announcement over here, okay? That's what we once were. All right, what'd you guys get? What's Yowzi's mean bowling score? 185. Okay, good. What about Fashionette? What's her bowling score? 185. Who's the better bowler? Well, who's better? We can't determine, right? They both have the same center. All right. What about the median? Okay. The median. All right. The mode. Huh. So what's the deal here? Well, they're both good, that's true, but we're trying to find out who's better. Who's the better bowler based on these summaries? Well, we can't tell, right? It's hard to determine who the better bowler is. But if you look at the scores, now, I don't know. Again, the only bowling I do is on Wii, but I think that this is, I don't know, who would be the better bowler in your opinion? Anybody? How many people vote for Fashionette? How many people vote for Yowzi? Why are you voting the way you're voting? Does anybody want to tell me? Why? Fashionette had a 235. The best Yowzi did was what? 225. Okay, that could be an argument, and you say, and then somebody might counter and say, but Fashionette scored 135. Guess what? Yowzi scored 145. She never scored that low, right? So the problem is you look at each of these data sets, and you have different arguments for who might be the better bowler. And the answer really, in terms of the summaries, we could debate all day long. We could look at the data. It's arguable. But in statistics, what we do is this, and in life, we have certain value to maybe the bowler or the scores that are more consistent. Do we value consistency? What do you think?